My name is Dan Yashinsky. I'd like to send a little story love out to the community, a different Booklist Cultural Center. All honor to those of you who love the place as much as I do. Story was told to me by a friend from Cameroon, and the story says that the chief was going to give a big feast. And the chief said, everybody's welcome to the feast. The feast is free. Only thing is, bring one thing, a calabash of palm wine. The idea was, you see, in the middle of the village was a big jar, great big jar, and everybody would empty their calabash into the big jar, and so at the feast everybody would have palm wine to drink. There was a man who was invited, of course, and he said to his wife, I don't know what to do, I don't have any palm wine. Oh, she said, don't worry, you take a little money, you go to your neighbor, you buy some, you fill your calabash, and you bring it to the chief's feast. He said, I've got a better idea. Why should I waste my money on palm wine when I can just fill my calabash with water? And when I bring it and put it in the big jar, who's going to notice the difference? A little bit of water mixed with all that good palm wine. And even though his wife told him that was the wrong thing to do, he didn't listen to his wife. And he came to the feast with a calabash of water. And so many of his neighbors had gathered around. There were many, many, many people had come to the feast. You could hear the drums. You could smell the peanut stew. Everybody was so excited. And everybody came to the big jar in the middle of the village. Everybody poured in their calabashes of palm wine. And this man as well. And then he sat and he was ready, getting ready. He was so excited. The chief came out. Everybody was going to pay honor to the chief, and so the servant brought bowls from the great big jar to everybody who was there, sitting, waiting for the chief and to do honor to the chief. And so this man was waiting too, and he got his bowl, and the servant said, the chief is here. Welcome to you all. Welcome to the community, and honor to our great chief. And everybody lifted their bowls to sip a toast in honor of the chief. This man lifted his bowl and he tasted it. But it didn't taste like palm wine. And he looked around and everybody was sitting there tasting from their bowls, and everybody looked a little bit ashamed. And he sipped it again, and I have a question for you who are listening to this story, and I wish you were here right in front of me and we could talk, and one day we will again soon. What was in that bowl? What was in the jar? The man had tasted water, because every single person had thought, why should I bring the palm wine? I'll bring water and no one will notice the difference. Water is all they brought. And ever since then, there's a proverb in Cameroon that says, if water is all you bring to the feast, then water is all you'll have to drink. And now I have a question for you. What's the palm wine that we can all bring right now as we're helping each other get through all of this? What's the good palm wine? Because if water is all we bring to this feast, then water is all we're going to have to drink. And thank you for listening to my story. And one day, we will be sitting, talking in the old storytelling way, face to face, and I will hear your story, and I will tell you mine. Thank you for listening.